Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great today. How about you?
I'm pretty good. A little frazzled, but I'm enjoying the weather.
It's still Pride Month.
Yes, it's early in Pride Month.
Woo! I love it.
It is great. So, tell me about your performer career.
So I started drag a little over 3 years ago in Oklahoma City. The queer scene there is very tight because all of the gay bars are on one street.
Oh.
So me and my friends kind of started the alternative scene there. It's very pageant heavy. Then I moved here with my boyfriend about 2 years ago, and I've continued, gallivanting around ever since.
That's awesome.
So community, especially in drag, means that I get to have people that already have a shared interest with me. I get to kind of do whatever I want in my performing. Especially, I found drag at a pretty vulnerable place in my life. I had just graduated college. I had no direction in life. I had basically no friends until I started drag. And so a lot of the performers became my best friends.
Aww.
And I still keep in touch with them pretty frequently. I'm, looking for that same friend group.
Nice. That's really amazing.
But yeah, I keep in touch with my friends back home pretty frequently, and so that has kind of given me a jump start in New York as well.
Oh.
Just, being fast friends with a lot of the people that I saw at Open Talents and stuff.
So you knew people already here in New York when you moved here?
I knew a handful of people.
Okay.
Enough. Mainly people that already lived in Oklahoma, or just people that I'd already followed online. Like Antifa, I had followed for years before moving here.
Wow. Okay, cool. Do you have any inspirations in your career upcoming that you want to talk about?
I grew up listening to a lot of classic rock, a lot of 80s music.
Okay.
Especially 80s pop, 80s rock. So people like David Bowie, Joan Jett, all of the hair metal bands from the 70s and 80s, especially Kiss. They inspire me to this day because everybody was pretty genderless back then, but nobody wanted to call it that. They were just like, oh wow, there are a bunch of people having fun, and wow, aren't their outfits so fun? When really they meant queer.
Yes. Cool. What about someone that you've known growing up? Anyone like that?
Not really.
No?
I was pretty heavily Baptist growing up.
Okay.
Yeah, no one really from my childhood specifically, because again, I was just like, oh wow, their outfits are so fun, and the music is so fun.
Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know a lot of queer people growing up either. That's why it took me so long to come out, because I was like,
same
mystery. What are these feelings? I don't know. Confusing.
Yeah, not until partway through high school did I start actually meeting other queer people.
It took me till college, late college. Yeah, and then I came out after college.
Oof.
Yeah, I was a very late bloomer.
Also same.
What about people that inspired you in your drag life?
A lot of the same, in my queer life, it's all the people from the 80s, a lot of the disco people as well. They had the big hair and the flowy outfits, and it's just so dreamy and romantic to me that everything is just so freeform.
Nice.
Nobody really cares about gender. Everybody just wanted to have a good time.
That sounds really nice. Okay. Who was your queer awakening?
So, big one for me was War and Peace from Sky High. Did you ever watch Sky High?
Yes. It was like a fever dream. I sometimes don't think it actually happened.
I will say it still holds up.
Yeah.
Because we rewatched it a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plot incredible, characters amazing.
We'll have to watch.
Oh, for sure. But again, I didn't really have the words to describe what I was feeling at the time, but I was just like, oh wow, he's a loner. I'll be his friend. I'll be more than his friend, maybe. But I can't do that. That's two boys. I can't do that. Also, Scooby-Doo. Watched a lot of that growing up. I don't know if I was attracted to any of them, now that I'm thinking about it, but I was idolizing Daphne and Velma, as most queer people do.
Yes.
Regardless if they're attracted to them or not.
I love Daphne. She made me confused and angry, but because that feeling where you want to be them, but you don't really understand that because you
Oh,
jealous.
for sure.
Jealous.
For sure.
But
Oh,
it's not jealousy, it's attraction.
the live action Scooby-Doo's with
Yes,
that nerdy
especially.
museums curator from the
Ooh.
second one. And now my boyfriend is a nerdy Broadway guy, so
Things connected.
there's a through line.
Awesome. Do you have a gender awakening?
Um,
A character that spoke to you that helped you learn about your gender?
Actually, I don't really know, because I was just like, like when I came out as non-binary, I was just like, I'm not a man, surprise. And then looking around, there isn't a lot of non-binary representation in the
True.
media
Yeah.
that isn't like, I'm a chaos gremlin. So like, which is fine,
Yeah,
because a lot of us are a little chaotic.
it's true.
But I've always kind of been more chill, just in demeanor and voice and stuff like that, until I'm like in drag, and then I'm just like a goofball.
Can you give us a sneak peek about your act?
Yes, so I am actually performing my boyfriend's queer awakening,
Ooh.
who was Powerline in the Goofy movie. He's kind of like that universe's Michael Jackson.
Ah.
He has like the triangle Dorito body,
Yeah.
squiggly hair, and just smooth moves, and everyone swoons.
I looked him up and I was like, I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
I haven't seen the movie. Movie?
Yes,
I haven't seen the movie, but I get it.
another one that holds up.
Oh, good.
Even though, you know, it's branded as like a Goofy movie, whoa! Because it's about Goofy.
Do you have a message or something that you want to share to everyone?
Don't rate Cuomo. Rank Zoran #1.
Hell yeah.
Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
ICE.
Fuck ice. People are angry.
Yeah. People are angry. Everyone's angry. Shit's too expensive.
Alright.
The revolution will not be televised.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
No problem.
It was great talking to you.
Great talking to you too.